nation has arrived. Welcome to Pauze, everyone, because that's just what we do here. Listen, Sleep Token. They didn't drop an album, apparently. Okay? Today, yesterday, I don't remember when. At the time of this reaction, it's probably not even going to matter, right? Because this will upload a few days after I do it. But that seems like quite a few songs that we're going to be able to go through. You know what I realized just now? I guess Sleep Token don't have any like music videos. Is everything just audio? Even in the masks and stuff like that, if they perform live and they're on tour, I feel like they could also have music videos. This is the first time that I've realized that I haven't seen a Sleep Token music video. Does anybody know the scoop on that? Do they not do music videos? Have they ever spoken about that? I'm curious. It never dawned on me until now. And you know what that means? The music is that damn good. The music is that damn good because I never even thought about it until hearing about this album. I'm like, damn, you know what? I haven't heard a visual. But this one right here, Look to Windward. I was getting text messages about this one. Okay? Y'all was telling me about this one. React to it, react to it, react to it. It has to be a reaction. That's what y'all said. So here I am, man. We checking this one out. It's long as hell. So that's probably going to mean my video is going to be long as hell. It is what it is. You have been warned. Havik Nation, let's go. I love how we always change the location in these images here. Seems like simple, but I'm always captivated by it. There's that fire.
Will you listen just as my form starts to fission? Losing this war of attrition, just as I drift away. Will you haunt this eclipse in me?
Ooh.
Will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt this eclipse in me?
All right, let's talk about it, man. I like that repetitive nature at the end right there where you halt this eclipse in me. And the way he says may reminds me of, what is it, Slipknot? That one song? One of the GOAT songs?
Will you listen? Just as my form starts to fission.
Will you listen just as my form starts to fission? All right. So he's scientific with it. He's talking about his form and in fission. We talking small level, right? Splits, you know, or the breaking apart of something like that. Energy, right?
Losing this war of attrition.
And then losing the war of attrition. Okay, so like losing its strength, right? So you start with the fission, the breaking apart, and then losing the war of attrition. So like losing energy or becoming weak or something like that, maybe.
Just as I drift away.
Just as I drift away.
Will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt this eclipse in me?
Will you halt this eclipse in me, right? This eclipse in me. Eclipse, we talking about darkness, the blackout, the alignments, you know, losing light, Will you halt that eclipse in me? Will you halt that darkness in me?
With the shadows longer to me than a light year, moving so slow I could die here. Say you can let me say
yes, come on.
Will you hold this eclipse in me?
He says it again, yes.
Will you hold this eclipse in me?
Yes.
Will you hold this eclipse in me?
Oh my.
Will you hold this eclipse in me?
This is 100% setting a tone for this song. But here, let's break down this one. Oh, let's go back.
Will you hold this eclipse in me?
I like this verse right here.
With the shadows longer to me than a light year.
With the shadows longer to me than a light year. Man, now you're speaking my language here. You know what I mean? If there's one thing that I know a lot about, that's space, astronomy, astrophysics, and stuff like that. Like, I'm all in. My 5-year-old know all about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in it. So when you're talking light years, so shadows, again, darkness, right? Illuminating darkness, baby, but still shadow. You're talking about like a dark image or a shadow, something looming and glooming over you, right? Shadows longer. So you're talking about that long, casted shadow, something very overwhelmingly looming over you, longer than a light year. A lot of people think light year is an amount of time. Light year is distance, right? So you're talking about light speed, the amount of time it takes for light to travel 1 year. That's light years. So we're talking distance, which is like, I think just shy of 6 trillion years or so, somewhere around there. So shadows longer than 6 trillion years to put that into perspective, right? So we're talking crazy.
Longer to me than a light year. Moving so slow I could die here.
Moving so slow I could die here. I love that line because now you're doubling down on the that light year bar, right? Because now you're saying moving so slow. For me, I'm pulling, since it's the light year in space and we talking, distance, Einstein's theory of relativity talks about time dilation, right? Moving so slow. So we're still kind of in this spacey, non-earthly realm, if you will, right? Moving so slow. The faster you travel through space, the slower you move. The slower time is relative to somebody else that's stationary, right? That's why time and slippage and dilation is different around large masses of gravitational pulls and stuff like that, like a black hole, right? So you could be completely still to somebody, but yet moving fast, right? So he says, moving so slow that I could die here. So you're really kind of honing in on that whole element there. Moving so slow. I feel like I'm just standing here, not even moving. But you are actually moving. In fact, you're moving very, very, very quickly. But you feel like you're not, and you feel like you could just die here. And that's what it does look like. Relative to that topic, to somebody that's stationary. I love that because I'm just pulling all my spacey elements from that, man, and I love that shit.
Moving so slow I could die. Say you can let me say.
Say you can let me say.
This eclipse in me?
I like this.
Will you hold this eclipse in me? Will you hold this eclipse in me? Will you hold this eclipse in me?
Uh-oh. Even these sounds right here, just the way that they're displayed and the echoey nature of it and stuff like that, it feels a little unearthly, right? At least to me, based on all the previous lines. And I'm just very imaginary. So you close your eyes and you just feel like you're in this black void, and this is how it's feeling and sounding. I like this. Again, this song just really sets the tone of how it's going so far.
Coughing up blood in the twilight. Everything looks the same. Will you hold this eclipse in me? Will you hold this eclipse in me? Will you hold this eclipse in me?
All right, there we go again. So another one. I woke up on the shoreline coughing up blood. And everything looks the same. So now you're in a place that looks familiar. This sounds like Inception. For those of y'all that have seen Inception. Literally woke up on a shoreline, right? I think that's how the movie starts, actually. But you wake up on a shoreline in a place that looks familiar. I think that's even dialogue from the movie. Something familiar, right? But you can't quite recollect it. That's literally what that verse implies to me. Waking up on the shoreline, coughing up blood, and everything looks the same, but it's not quite the same. Something is different. I can't quite place my finger on it, but I'm coughing up blood. So either I've been through battle, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm just a violent person, like I'm out here kicking ass, or I got my ass kicked. You know what I mean? But I've endured some type of pain or suffering or punishment or something like that, to the point where I'm coughing up blood and just woke up on the shoreline. Can't even remember yesterday.
Will you hold this eclipse in me? Will you hold this eclipse in me? Will you hold this eclipse in me? Will you hold this eclipse in me?
What? That is that moment. Bruce Lee's favorite drink. What? Yes. Bring that shit. Hey, he started whispering. I knew something was coming, but it hit a little harder than I thought. That right there is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm That's what I'm talking about. That shit's so fire. No. Give it to me.
Will you hold this eclipse in me?
Oh my God.
Will you hold this eclipse in me?
Yes! Yeah! There he go. Him and that. There you go. Oh my God, I love that they allow this song to breathe. I love that they allow this song to breathe.
I've got eyelids heavy enough to break diamonds. You pray for sound and I pray for silence. Damn right faithless, I can't deny. You'll find me with half a mind to get violent.
Yeah, he reaching his end, y'all. Y'all done created a monster. Y'all done created a monster, bro. Godspeed to my enemies, right? Godspeed to my enemies, right? Bro, I told you Vessel was a motherfucking gangster. I told you. This is you literally done fucked up and created a. I have a song called Monster that I did with one of my Havik brothers and a rock chick named Sarah Sonder. Great vocalist, great singer. And we collabed on a song called Monster. Available everywhere if y'all want to check it out. And that song is literally about the world creating a monster and then being upset at the creation, fearing it, chastising it, criticizing it, ridiculing it. And it's their creation. You know what I mean? You made me this way. He's literally saying, like, hey, I got the mind to be violent right now. When before I wasn't really this way. And this is why things don't quite feel the same to me. You know what I'm saying? It's a familiar place, but something feels a little off. And now I'm fucking tired of this shit. Yo, y'all done messed up. He clearly tired of the shit, man. Damn.
I've got eyelids heavy enough to break diamonds. You pray for sound and I pray for silence. Damn right faithless, I can't deny. You'll find me with half a mind to get violent.
Find me? Did he say find me? Something with half a mind to get violent. This is what I'm saying. Oh, hold on.
Now you'll find me with half a mind to get violent. So give me the edge of.
Ooh, see? So I think he said it's over till it's over, or it's not over till I say it's over. No more little angels sitting on my shoulders. Faithless, damn right, I can't deny it. I'm losing it a little bit. No more little angels. No more. No more influencing me trying to pick right from no. But I tell you, y'all done fucked up. This is funny to me. I told y'all he was a gangster. I told y'all he a G.
Of a blade and a time and a place, and I'll leave them cold and pushing up borders.
Give me the edge of a blade, give me a time, and give me a place. I'll leave them just pushing up boulders. I'll leave them cold, dead. I leave him cold, dead. Come on. What the hell? Whoa. Give me a time and a place. I'll be there. Damn. That's sad that it even has to, he even got to talk like this. Because I feel like, again, I don't know their entire history, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm fairly new. But in all the songs that I heard so far, leading up to this, He wasn't talking like this. It was love, relationships, you know, toxicity maybe, wanting a belonging partner, but all that shit. Now this motherfucker talking about, hey, give me the edge of a blade and meet me somewhere and see what happened. Damn, y'all done pissed him off.
So give me the edge of a blade and a time and a place, and I'll leave them cold and pushing up borders. Walking with God, so merely stumbling forth.
Oh my God.
So let's fire at the gates until I fall to the floor. You know I'll live by the feather and die by the sword, and I will sunder the earth only to burn the reward.
Hey, this is hard, right? Because these are still some very, like, dark, troubling, and sad lyrics. But damn it, if I can't help doing this, you know what I'm saying? I can't help it. Damn it. It sounds so amazing. But he said, basically, I'm showing, hey, whether it's this or that, fire at the gates. Fire at the gates, showing up to my damnation. I don't know if I'm walking with this or that, but hey, I could show up as fire at the gates. This is my judgment, my punishment, whatever. Damn, yo.
Live by the feather and die by the sword.
Live by the feather and die by the sword. See? Die by the sword.
And I will sunder the earth only to burn the reward.
And I'll sunder the earth only to burn the reward. I'll sunder the earth. So that's almost kind of again, I love when things kind of talk about or maybe even reference opening lines to the song, because it's like movies. I went to school for film, so I'm always thinking in that mindset, right? Like you do a call, we call it callbacks. You call back to something earlier in the story or earlier in the movie, earlier in the show or whatever like that, and keep things full circle tied together. Him saying sunder the earth, you're talking about breaking apart, ripping apart the earth, just like that fission line which opened. We're talking about breaking apart, becoming weak, losing the war to attrition, right? So it's a little bit of a callback, but it keeps the consistency to the theme of the song. I like that. Oh my God! Oh, that right there. That's my favorite part. Bro, there's nobody like this band, yo. There's nobody like this band. I've never heard anyone like this in my life. This shit is so fire. This shit is so fire. I am the demon of Sodom. So we talk Sodom, Gomorrah, wickedness, sins, unholy, unrighteous, all this stuff going on. I'm the demon of Sodom. I'm the blood of an angel. Fallen. Midnight Mass, anybody? Midnight Mass, anyone? Not the actual Midnight Mass, the show, Midnight Mass. Have you seen it? If you haven't seen it, go watch it and then listen to that right there again. See if it don't blow your brain open. Come on, man.
I am the god of the gaps, I am the demon of Sodom, I am the blood of an angel, the fate of the fallen, nobody knows where I came from, even I have forgotten.
Oh my God. Oh my God. The structure of this whole setup right here is incredible. Incredible. And I mean that shit. Okay? Fallen angel. Even I don't know where I came from. Literally the epitome of a fallen angel. I don't even know where I came from. Even I have forgotten. Damn.
The fate of the fallen, nobody knows where I came from. Even I have forgotten. How can I already lose my way like this? Drowning in burning bright abyss. Even in stratospheric depths, this vertigo. Drowning in burning bright abyss. Even in stratospheric depths.
Even in stratospheric depths. Damn it, do I know what I'm talking about? That's what I said. We unearthly. You know what I'm saying? He's stratospheric, so we still right at the, the troposphere and all that other shit. But we talking about off of Earth, right at the edge of space and beyond. So we literally, that's where we at. Stratospheric depths, the depths of everything beyond. Come on, man. I already said that.
Even in stratospheric depths, this vertigo. I used to know myself.
Oh my God. I used to know myself.
Oh, and you used to know me well.
See, and this is where you break my heart, bro. I used to know myself. He's losing himself a little bit. Bro, come on, man. I feel like we've all been there. And if you haven't been there, maybe you just ain't been there yet. You lose yourself a little bit. You lose sight of who you are. And you let somebody else's actions change your character. I always say this, man. Never let anybody change your character. It's easier said than done, but try to keep that in the back of your mind. Don't let anybody change your character. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're the type of person that holds the door open for somebody and they don't say thank you, you get pissed, right? You're like, man, and then you do it again the next day and somebody don't say thank you. What ends up happening? You start holding the door open for people. You know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't have been holding the door open for people anyway. You're doing it because that's just who you are. You're doing it for you. If they say thank you or they don't say thank you, your intention remains the same because that's your heart. And that's how you got to keep it. That's how you got to look at it. You're letting somebody that's never going to think about you ever again change your entire build, change your whole makeup of what makes you you. And you got to be careful with stuff like that, man. Don't let people change you that much. So, but when you lose sight of yourself, I like that it's a lyric because you're self-aware of it. You know what I mean? So there's still room to change it, and you're just acknowledging that fact. But it's a sad thing when it happens, right? Because you try to just be as much as you can, and, there's something that comes along that just makes you feel like you don't want to do that anymore, and it kind of ruins it, and it sucks. You even used to know me very well. Now, I'm a different person. Did he say you wish that you could make me whole? Is that what he said? You wish that you could make me whole. You a diehard fan of Sleep Token? I know that's you. I know that's you. You wish that you can make him whole, but he's also acknowledging the fact that he's not. He's split apart, just like that fission line. My gosh. Back to the Halt the Eclipse. Have I heard them go like that before? I think maybe once. Yo, damn. See, and then you end it after saying all of that. You just kind of letting all of that out, right? Oh, wow. Masterpiece of a song. Masterpiece of a song right there. That had everything. That had everything. It actually felt like a movie, man, which is why I'm glad I actually referenced kind of the whole movie, comparison or whatever. I mean, it honestly felt like a movie. It was a story, beginning, middle, climactic end. That's what it's all about, man. That's storytelling 101. That's storytelling 101. Come on, man. That was amazing. That one's up there for me as one of my favorite Sleep Token songs ever. Especially because of the context and the content. You know what I'm saying? Him talking that shit. You in my world, man. We talk shit all the time. Right? But now you putting it out there. You're exposing and expressing is probably a better word, expressing a side of yourself that might be unfamiliar to those that have been following you for such a long time. And I think that is just really dope. It's intriguing. It's interesting. And you like, okay, where does it go from here? That's really cool, man. That's really cool. This is the part of the new album. I don't know the track list or the order of the songs or where this falls or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? I know this is a banger. I know this is a banger. And I know this is gonna be a long video. I warned you at the beginning. If you skipped my intro, then that's too bad. Okay, because I warned you. Please leave some comments and let me know what y'all thought about this one. This one was crazy. It needed a long video from Pause and Rewind, because that's just what we do here, damn it. Okay? This one made me feel some type of way. So please meet me in the comments. Let me know what y'all's thoughts are about, or y'all thoughts about it are. Maybe what you actually do know, interviews, stuff like that. Fill me in. I love reading the comments and seeing what y'all know. It keeps me informed. And I'll see y'all on the next one, man. I love this one. Havik Nation. Be easy.
Yeah, they sleeping on us, bed, we wake 'em up. Cut my day ones off cause they was faking love. Had to change the recipe, my cake ain't baking up. Yeah, they sleeping on us, bed, we wake 'em up. Tryna take what's in my pocket, that's a no, yeah. Tryna one beat dollar like